Folks, if you're hungry for a pasta dinner, we've got two ladies from the United Women's Club of Lakeland. It's going to tell us about a pasta dinner fundraiser that they're having. Please welcome with me Lori Reese. She's the first vice president of the United Women's Club and chairperson of the event, Dottie Van Hoosen. Ladies, welcome.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Please tell us about your pasta dinner fundraiser.
Well, last year we had a spaghetti dinner and raised a nice fund for one of the charities, or I think we split it between two charities that the Women's Club favors. And this year we're calling it a pasta dinner. And for $10 you get your salad, Italian bread, your pasta dinner, and homemade pies or cakes.
And the cost of the fundraiser is?
$10 a ticket.
$10 per person. Very good.
And we're doing this in advance, so we make sure we have enough for all you hungry people that buy our tickets.
Fantastic.
Right?
And we'll get to the desserts a little later, but please tell me who will benefit from this year's fundraiser?
That would be VISTI.
VISTI.
Yes,
Okay.
we're real excited to help them out.
And VISTI is?
VISTI stands for Volunteers and Service to the Elderly. Absolutely.
Great. Now, you mentioned what was on the menu. What are the dates and time of the fundraiser?
February 27th.
That is a Friday, right?
Yep,
I believe it is a Friday. Friday evening?
And starts at 5, I believe.
Right, 5 to 7. We'll be willing and able to serve everybody.
Fantastic. And where's it going to be located?
At our Women's Club, right, Dottie?
Yes.
That's 1515 Williamsburg Square. It's in the city of Lakeland, of course, right off Edgewood, more so off of New Jersey, heading in that area. It'll be the first building.
Very good. Now, is that like your clubhouse?
That is our clubhouse.
Okay.
We even have our own clubhouse.
Now, you mentioned that tickets are going to be pre-sold for the event. Where can they be purchased?
Well, we have two businesses. Well, actually, VISTI, if you run by there, and of course their address, they're on Magnolia Street, but they're at 1232 East Magnolia Street if you want to go by there. Or there's another business, Babes, at Southgate. You could go by there and purchase the tickets. They would look something similar to this for $10. Or also you can call our ticket person in our club, that would be Jan Gibhart, and her number is their obvious area code, 863-838-8272. How about that?
And her name again was?
Jan, J-A-N, Gibhart.
Jan Gibhart. Very good.
And actually, all of the ladies have tickets to sell.
We all have tickets. How about that?
Right. Now, you mentioned that the desserts will be homemade by members. Mm-hmm. Is the rest of the meal going to be catered by someone?
Absolutely. Be catered to by Joe's To Go. Is that right?
Yes.
Joe's To Go.
Joe's To Go.
All right. Very good. And it's like you said, it's benefiting VISTI, Volunteers in Service to the Elderly. Now, first, would you tell me something about your organization, then tell me something about VISTI?
Well, our organization is 103 years old. In Lakeland, our chapter is that old. And we merged with...
I want to say sclerosis.
Not
the cirrhosis.
Cirrhosis, yes,
Right.
it's all good.
Cirrhosis.
It's all good.
Back in the 80s, and so they made it one club, which was the Women's Club of Lakeland. And was it GFWC?
Right, we became federated.
Federated, and now we're international.
Now, that's the Greater Florida Women's Club? Is that what?
GFWC stands for Greater Federation of Women's Clubs.
Oh, okay.
Because the GFWC is not only here in Florida, here in the United States, we're international.
So you have like a national charter, and it's an international organization as well. So you're just the local chapter then.
That's
Right.
it.
Fantastic. And you said you were 103 years old. Mm-hmm. The club, not you personally. I understand that the club provides cultural, financial, and ecological programs for their members, as well as service to the community.
That is correct.
Anything you'd like to add to that? Can you speak to specific things that you do in the community that kind of furthers the mission of the club?
Mm-hmm. Libraries.
Friends of the Library, at every club meeting, our ladies collect books, and we sell those books. And at the end of the year, we have X amount of money to offer to the Friends of the Library, and then if we have any leftover books, we share those with the Friends of the Library, and hopefully they can sell them, you know, so that's a...
And starting a library in Lakeland was the very first thing that the Women's Club did.
Wow.
In fact, 75% of the libraries in our country were started by women's clubs.
That's remarkable.
Isn't that wonderful?
Now, I take it those are libraries within municipalities as well as the unincorporated areas of Polk County that benefit from your programs?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this particular fundraiser is for Visti. Now, I understand that you have other fundraisers as well that you wanted to discuss, or I believe there was something about this fundraiser that you wanted to add to the discussion as well.
Well, you know, we've had Visti come and speak at our club. We're very privileged to have them do so, and it struck our heartstrings. And so I was able to call and contact them, and they said, well, Lori, thank you so much for doing all that. Your club's doing all that you're doing. Is there also, could we ask that we have a wish list? So all our ladies are asked to bring particular personal items that would help, you know, people, and so we're going to start collecting those and offer them to them when we have a speaker from Visti. That would be Steve, replacing Alice, at our March meeting.
That's the retiring Alice O'Reilly.
That is correct.
Yeah, she's something of a fixture here in Polk County.
She is just unbelievable. Yay.
Yeah. Legendary for her service to the community.
Right.
Well, that's remarkable. So, these items that people are going to bring, are those like personal items?
Personal hygiene items that, you know, that maybe Visti is so gracious to do that twice a year in June and December. Perhaps cotton balls, shampoo, you know, comb and a brush.
Toiletries, things of that nature.
You know, and then, you know, if that would just maybe give somebody a little extra push to help them out, you know, we're happy to do so and to do what we can do. So. Sure.
Well, certainly that's a good cause, and I'm sure all the other causes that you adopt are and benefit from your programs are very worthwhile. Now, you mentioned pecans earlier off camera.
Pecans, it's all good.
Tomato,
yeah. Me and Dottie both enjoy these. These are Florida-grown pecans, and the reason why I brought them is to let you know that they're going to be also sold at our spaghetti, our pasta dinner, and they're available for $13 for a very heavy pan. That's why I need your hand to help me hold it up.
Yes.
And they're the A++ quality, and none of them are cracked. They're the mammoth pecans, and you're thinking, wow, Lori, I'm going to put an extra jingle in my pocket and pick up at least 2 bags. So I'm like, that would be a good thing, and this helps our club as well. How about that?
Now, I understand you have a variety of fundraisers for a variety of causes throughout the year. Now, this particular one is a pasta dinner. Now, I understand different fundraisers have, you know, different types of events. Can you elaborate on the kinds of events that you would have other than the pasta dinner?
Well, a couple of years ago, we had wine, cheese, and card party. And we have had trash to treasure sales.
That was fun. That was hilarious. I love that.
And at that time, those proceeds went to Lakeland Reads.
I understand that you've put on fashion shows in the past as well?
We've put on fashion shows as well. Wow, we had a celebrity fashion show. Some of our local celebrities might be county commissioners or our district people.
Oh, how about our publisher of the Ledger?
There you go. And they were able to dress accordingly. We had 2 different businesses, and we were all able to attend and enjoy the fashion show and have a catered meal. So that was quite a treat. Another thing that we did, we had another one of our fundraisers was for Canine Companions. That is the president of the GFWC for Florida. That is her president's project.
Kind of like her pet cause?
Her pet
Yes.
cause. It's
Okay.
not only Canine Companions, it's Canine Companions with the emphasis on the Wounded Veterans Initiative. And so right now there's only 2 wounded veterans in the state of Florida that are recipients of a service dog. So her idea is to raise the bar ever so high and get those people with service
In
dogs.
fact, this year's Trash to Treasure sale, that was the proceeds for that one.
That's fantastic.
And if it matters, there's more than just one women's club in District 9. The state of Florida is broken up to 14 districts. So we have, of course, Lakeland. At one point, Bartow did have one, but unfortunately, Lake Wells, Lake Placid, I believe Arbondale. You know, there's different, and then that's a whole district. So we take that money and pull it together and send it in. How about that?
Ladies, I want to thank you for joining us today. Again, it's Lori Reese, Vice President, first Vice President, and Dottie Van Hoosen, Chairperson of the fundraiser.
Well, thank you so much, Bill. Right, Dottie? This is
Right.
This is always a treat and a joy to come here and get to share what we're doing. Thank you so much.
Well, again, we appreciate you taking the time to join us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, that's the United Women's Club of Lakeland fundraiser. It's going to take place Friday, February 27th, 5 to 7 p.m. It's a pasta dinner, including baked spaghetti, salad, beverage, and dessert, all for $10. And the proceeds do benefit VISTI, that's Volunteers in Service to the Elderly. Fundraiser tickets can be purchased and are pre-sold at Babe's Shoes and Apparel in the Southgate Shopping Center on South Florida Avenue or at VISTI. To purchase tickets, you can call 863-838-8272.